Hey, everybody.
Hey, you
Hey,
know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a trailer for a classic horror story. You know which one?
Which one?
The classic horror story.
Oh,
oh,
which one? Who's on
It's
first?
classic and it's a horror story. We're
Well,
gonna do it. You guys figure it out.
the
what's she talking
interesting.
about, Mark?
I don't know. Who's on third?
What's she going on about?
The
Is it
cool
a
thing,
movie called Classic
Oh yeah,
Horror Story?
a classic horror story,
classic
and
horror story. I've
we
never heard of it.
well,
Oh,
this is one we usually do a little bit like we know who the director is. We know who's this one. We're going in completely blind. We know
Totally
nothing
blind.
about it. It's called
mm,
a classic horror story. It's a Netflix film, so it's coming to Netflix soon. But aside from that, we're going in blind, which I love.
okay.
That's like
I love didn't know a thing about it except
okay.
what we just found out. It's on Netflix and it's a really weird title. Like it's not finished being titled yet.
Yeah. So we're just going to watch the trailer and we'll just
All right.
explore it, as you do.
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Looks like an Evil Dead.
Oh,
That's it. That was like the shortest trailer for the shortest movie. Okay, that was a teaser trailer. We'll just call that a teaser
It's a
trailer.
teaser, but it looks like Saw or something.
It does
A
look.
lot of. It looks like stuff that was specially shot for the trailer. I have a feeling that that's not. That this is like a preliminary. We don't have any footage yet from the film.
you think so?
It seems
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
It could be because because that definitely seemed like. I mean, it could have been from the movie, but it looks like they didn't have a lot from the film yet.
This-
I guess this is.
that's why
We're a
we
little
actually do. Usually we
confused
do a
by
little
this.
research. We do a little research. Maybe that's a good thing.
But is it a series or a feature film, or do we know anything about it?
It is well.
It's Italian,
It's Italian, yes, it
and
is
it's
a
sort of
foreign
in
film.
the mode of like Dario Argento is what they're
Right.
kind of going for. And it's about five carpoolers traveling in a motorhome to reach a common destination. It's probably going to be kind of like a 10 Little Indians, which I love. Like each one will probably have a story, as I'm assuming. But I love that kind of a setup because that gives you a chance to do like basically a bunch of little films inside a film, and you have the
Right.
wraparound of the
Like
travelers.
Hills Have Eyes or Tourist Trap or something.
Yeah,
or,
exactly.
Well, all I can
Well,
say is if I see that,
Italy has a huge, a pretty amazing history of horror films for sure.
Yeah.
right,
There's a certainly a style and that could be called classic to a lot of those old Italian horror films. Some of them, they're a bit much for me. Those sort of bloodbath kind of things, but this
the
one
fake
just I don't know.
blood
This one doesn't.
flows.
This teaser trailer doesn't tease me in a way that makes me want to see it. To be honest.
I'm kind of surprised they wouldn't show more like the travelers going down a road. Like basically what happens is they're in a big motorhome and they crash. When they wake up, there's no road out, and all they find is this little weird creepy cult house. So they all go in there. I'm surprised they didn't show more. Like I liked the opening scene with the creepy music showing the house, but we didn't get a sense that it's not just like Texas Chainsaw torture house where you go in and you have to sit at a table while they hammer your hands to the
Right.
plate. or something,
But the
so-
idea of the travel horror thing, I wonder
Mhm.
if the people who are traveling in the RV are not Italian people, if they're like Americans or something.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there's so many. That's a genre that I really like. That's really disturbing to me because I love
yeah.
to travel,
Yeah.
and you really do every once in a while when you're traveling, when you're really far away, when you're really out in the middle of the nowheres, and you get that feeling. It's like, gosh, what if something happened?
Yeah.
What
Well,
would I do? I don't speak the language. I don't know
Yeah.
where to go. I don't know what the hospital looks like. I don't know what this looks like or that. And
I know
That's-
travel horror is I think one of the scariest that there is
Well,
because you already feel off.
Yeah,
'cause
you're displaced. You're not in your
Yeah.
home, so you don't. There's no set. Like you don't know where you are. So one little thing throws you off. But if I saw that weird little house, I ain't staying in that thing. Anything with a
No, I
bed
mean I
like
saw
that,
Midsummer.
I-
No way. they think we're
sleep
Or the
crazy.
under
ruins.
stars.
Remember the ruins?
The ruins,
Oh yeah. Ooh.
When not
Oh.
only are you dealing with being in a faraway place, you're also dealing with a horrible monster.
Yeah.
And
It's in your skin.
yeah, and it's like, and also the idea of, I think one of the things that's scary a little bit is the idea of the cultural differences, that you may not understand these people's culture, and you may not understand what they're doing, and you know, like Wicker Man. I keep thinking of these great travel horrors. It's horror
Wicker
films.
Man's a good one too, because this seems like it's going to be kind of cult horror. It seems like they're going to end up at this house, and it's going to be kind of Midsummer Wicker Man. That's kind of
Well,
what
the thing is, if they do that and they don't go too, at least for me, really the grand, when they really get into the gore, that stuff will kind of turn me off a little bit. If you're doing the eyeball stuff, and that's like, but if it's more just scary and weird, then I'm in. Because then it's interesting. But if you start doing the tortures, torture porn kind of stuff,
well, it has to be a little bit of torture, just like Midsummer had torture.
Yeah, but the story was really the focal.
Yeah.
It was, and you cared about the characters.
There was character development. This can't. If it's Saw stuff, then it's like been there,
like
done
the big
that.
trap idea, and the thing coming up to somebody's eyeball, and like somebody freaking out because they've got 4 minutes or what. They have to do. You have to saw your foot off in 4 minutes or something. I don't know. It's just like,
It was done once. Now you do it 20 times later. It gets kind of old. But
you guys say that like it's a bad thing.
I know. Again,
we have a lot to say about a movie we know nothing about.
We saw 10 seconds of it, and so who knows?
We don't know.
Well,
the question is like,
this may be something only Mark and I review because Burke won't want to watch it.
we are reacting to the trailer.
Right.
It's a trailer. That was
Yeah,
our reaction.
Yeah.
That's right.
We'll see.
And
Okay.
we would like to ask that our listeners and our viewers, because otherwise we don't get a paycheck.
We don't anyway. But
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, comment in that order, please.
And if you've seen this, let us know, because I think it was released in a film festival at some point. So if anyone's seen it, let us know if it's good.
Or if anybody has any additional information about what this film is. Are we right? Are we wrong? Are we barking up the wrong tree?
Always right. And you know what? It's on Netflix. I'm watching it.
Yeah, I'll check it out too. But we'll see. We'll see.
As long as no animals die.
Horror story.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think that happens. All right. See you.
Bye.
Check it out.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
The Earth is invaded by indestructible